Arne Slot's new look Liverpool gets slapped by AC Milan in a pre-season game. A friendly, surely this means the £300 million summer spending men are going to get relegated, right, in next season? Maybe not so much. Pre-season doesn't mean diddly squat. But I watched the game because I was very fascinated to see some of the new boys and Liverpool, who we'll be watching a lot, of course, into the next season. Who do we see? Frimpong, Kirkies, of course we saw Florian Wirtz with his first Liverpool start, I believe, and how he was going to combine with the likes of Mo Salah. We even saw Mamadashvili in goal, of course the new goalkeeper signing that was pre-arranged a summer ago, I believe, against a new look Milan under Allegri. Really interesting to see Rafa Leao play as essentially a striker and play really well. So it's actually a lot of tactical, interesting stuff to take from this game. I've, by the way, done my neck in big time. I'm taking all kinds of painkillers. I went to see a sports masseur. He absolutely beat the crap out of me, basically. I mean, I felt, although it was painful, I felt alright afterwards, but this morning, my giddy aunt, I'm on the ropes, mate, so I'm full of painkillers. But I want to speak about this game. So welcome back to Football Yannick. I think I might have missed an upload yesterday, I can't remember, but I generally upload every single day here, sometimes multiple times a day. So do jump on board, my dear sweet friends. You're all welcome. Please do like and subscribe to this channel. Right. Yeah, man. So let's freaking have a look, shall we? As you can see, Liverpool had a lot of the possession, the attacking momentum here. But they scored 2 goals, whereas Milan scored 4 of the ruddy blighters. Player of the match here listed as Rafa Leao. Just such a fascinating character, Rafa Leao. He's so big, he's so tall, strong and fast that... Not that he's wasted on the wing, because he is a winger, but like I've always thought he'd be perfect for the Premier League. If his work rate went up, if he tracked back more, if he pressed, he would be perfect for the Premier League, because he's just got the physical build to dominate that league. But yeah, he's still at Milan. He's obviously like the jewel in the crown, as it were. And he is, maybe, out of all the coaches, it's the defensive Max Allegri that gets the most out of him. So just quickly, yeah, back three system, unsurprisingly, for Allegri. Big Magic Mike Maignan waiting for his Chelsea move. Really interesting. Pulisic, kind of like as a left eight. Look at his touch map all over the gaff there. Loftus-Cheek. Again, they're all sort of the right pocket there. And Leao is like a left striker, essentially. Look really, really good, to be fair. But Liverpool, fascinating. Florian Wirtz, everyone wanted to know what is he doing. And he kind of like, look at his touch maps there. Very much the left pocket. Salah, I imagine, holding more of the width. There you go. Mohamed Salah very much playing as the conventional right winger there. Trying to do some combinational play with Wirtz. It looked like he did it sometimes. And we saw some bangers in this game. Harvey Elliott playing as, I suppose, number 10. A lot of freedom. We expected a formation change from Arne Slot. Maybe one that's more accommodating to Florian Wirtz as, a free role. I mean, he's listed here as the striker, which is, silly sausage business. Look, that's not a conventional striker. No touches in the box. That's maybe like, Ekitike might do a bit more of that. He wasn't available for this game. Or indeed, for God help us, Alexander Isak. Young Rio wants to Chelsea, got to start. Looks pretty dynamic. Still pretty raw on the left wing. Yeah, man. And you had, I suppose, Gravenberch. He looks, there's a right centre-back, Gravenberch, next to Van Dijk. And Alisson in goal, as you'd expect with a pre-season game. A whole host of substitute appearances. 2 goals for Okafor off the bench for Pulisic in the second half. Lovely work from him, but didn't get him the player of the match because Rafa Leao was the boy. So we saw substitutes. We saw the new boy Mamadashvili come on. The goalkeeper didn't really look great. Looked a bit like mental, coming out of goal a lot. Old names there like Shimikas, Bradley. Milos Kirkies, very aggressive left back. Of course, they got him from Brighton. Kanate comes on. Curtis Jones, Cody Gakpo comes on as well. And of course, Frimpong comes on. So we see both new fullbacks in action for the Scousers, for Liverpool. And Yeah, interesting. A little bit dysfunctional, as you'd expect from, from a preseason game. Oh, this is cool. Players' average positions here. That is kind of a... What is that? That is like a 4... What is that? Also, why is there only 9 outfield players for Liverpool? Where's okay, that's kind of cool though. I kind of like that effect where you can see what you click a player, you see their heat map there. That's kind of fun. Yeah, so I don't know why there's only 9 players. We're missing someone there. Is there 10 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 friggin' Milan players, as you can see on the right. I don't know why they've deleted a Liverpool player. Maybe that's why they lost 4-2. Yeah, should we look at some stats and whatnot, shall we? To learn a little bit more about what happened in the game. They've moved this around a little bit. Where can I find the stats like I used to? Hold on a sec. Oh, this is cool. They have changed it a little bit. So look, these are the player stats. Really quite split up, but Rafael looks like he had a really good game. He only won 3 out of 12 duels. But he got the goal and the assist, made a lot of runs, looked pretty good there. But the game stats is what I want to look at here. As you'd expect, much more of the ball with Liverpool on. Slots Liverpool, 68%. 32 for Milan, but they created 4 big chances, scored 4. Liverpool created 2 big chances, scored 2. Yeah, much more clinical from the Italian team here. And to be fair, guys, there were some bangers in this game. Rafael from a really wicked angle in the 10th minute to open the scoring. Dominic Szoboszlai, who only scores bangers, just whipped an absolute postage stamp there. Just absolutely incredible to make it 1-1 going into halftime. Of course, you see changes. Cody Gakpo comes on for... Mo Salah. Milan changed the goalkeeper. Liverpool changed the goalkeeper. So we get a look at Mamardashvili, who was all over the gaff, really. Kirkies, Konate, and Frimpong come on. So we see the new fullbacks, basically. And Wirtz comes off at half-time. We'll speak about that in just a moment. More changes. Liao does an amazing run. Excellent work. Gets the ball to Loftus-Cheek, who puts in a lovely, tidy little finish after... a wonderful little shimmy with the feet. Really excellent work. What a player. Very interesting to see how he's being deployed by Allegri. And as a Chelsea fan, I really hope he gets, back in there. Because they loved him over there for a while. And he was sort of in and out of favour. But he went on a great scoring streak for AC Milan. So I hope he does that again. Salamaker's putting one on for Okafor. 3-1. Oh, they're battering Liverpool. Lots more changes. Lots more of Milan changes, but Cody Gakpo gets what I think is a nice header across goal. But just as that's a respectable scoreline, Mamardashvili and one of the defenders, I forget which, sort of embarrassed themselves, and Okafor just runs past and slots into the goal. Literally is the last action of the game, seeing it as a 2-4 victory to Milan. So what do we think? Well, it seems kind of all over the gaff in terms of tactics. It's kind of hard to understand. There were some good moments between Salah and Wirtz early doors. Yeah, I don't know if it's a fitness thing why he only played 45 minutes, Florian Wirtz. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, he's an amazing footballer. You can tell in these little flashes, these little moments. He is, unlike... SofaScore here, he didn't rank very highly. Harvey Elliott ranked higher. So he's the lowest ranked starting attacker. Florian Wirtz, let's look at his stats. He was substituted for his bestie, Jeremy Frimpong. He had 36 touches, 91% pass accuracy, which is good. No key passes, tried a cross, missed it. One ground duel, lost possession 6 times. Pretty stinky, really. Pretty stinky, but of course he is a new signing. He will need to bed in. You can see the quality just in how he receives the ball in the half term and how he's available for receiving the balls in all kinds of intricate scenarios. It's the telling sign of an excellent footballer, a baller, if you will. Yeah, yeah, I'm just fascinated to see how Arne Slot's, his grand plan for this. Is he going to just 4-2-3-1 it with Wirtz behind Ekitike for the moment? Again, God forbid not Alexander Isak, because it's curtains for us. Is Salah going to still try and score loads of goals? Is he going to be a little bit more of a facilitator on the right wing? It looks like from this game, it's one preseason game, of course, that he was very much a chalk on boots touchline winger. But yeah, very, very interesting. If provided they're not at silly times, I'll watch a lot of Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, City preseason friendlies, and yeah, man, I'm I dig it. So if you dig it too, if you enjoy the content, please do let me know. Thank you as always for supporting my YouTube journey. That's the wankiest thing you could say, isn't it? At time of recording, guys, 18,982 subscribers, which, if my maths is correct, is 18 subs of 19,000. So that will be like the final 1,000 to go over the rest of the summer, which I think we can do. I'm just going to keep hammering out the content. Everyone's welcome here, so please do like and subscribe. And I do hope to see you back. So, peace.